Gilly Okumu is a hockey player, and a businesswoman. Apart from doing hockey, there's a couple of things I do outside hockey, which is a businesswoman, and I run my own business, and I also work for a company as an administrative assistant. Yeah, so that's Gilly. I started in 2012 when I was in Form 2. So in 2012 when I started as a, can I say, ball girl. Ile unaenda hapo kando ya pitch, you collect balls for people, you enjoy watching people play. I didn't imagine I'll play, But then the coach was like, my high school coach was Mr. Wino from Senior Girls. Yeah. So he was like, hey, this girl can play. Because I run, I play soccer. So he was like, why not hockey? And we needed players. So yeah, that's when I started. So my first tournament was in 2012. So I just went there as a deflector. I was just standing at the post. Mi kazi yangu tu ni kuingiza, kufunga. Because there's nothing, I didn't have the skill. Yeah, so from there, then I just built my confidence. Nikakuwa top scorer hiyo season. And we went to the nationals. Then I decided, why not? I want to get to know more about this game. That's how it started. It's been amazing. I won't regret making that step because I sacrificed soccer for hockey. So the journey has been amazing, truly amazing. Yeah. And I think I've achieved a lot of things that I never imagined I will in hockey. I started playing for Strathmore when I was still in Form 2. So I was,
Okay.
So Coach Meshak Senge was sending me transport to come and play the league. So I started playing the league when I was still in high school. So coming from high school, I had already tested club hockey. So it was not difficult for me to transform from high school to club hockey. Yeah, so I played Kusa for Strathmore for 3 years when I was a student. Yeah, and then I was not qualified anymore to play Kusa. Yeah, so I just continued with the league. It was great considering we always finished at the podium finish. So it was really great, and I really learned a lot of things because I experienced playing with a lot of people who had matured in the game. So growing in hockey, I got to meet a lot of people who really inspired me. Yeah.
Any names you can think about?
Yeah, I have a couple of names, but I'll just mention 2. There is Betsy. When I came to play hockey, actually Betsy is one of the people my coach told me, just look at the way she's playing. I would like you to emulate what she's doing, So coming into it, she was like my inspiration. I wanted to get to where she was at that time, which was a national team player and a pillar in the club, Yeah, so Betsy and Jackie, because we've always been competing for top scorer position with her. So she's been such an inspiration to me. It was not easy because, for one, my mom didn't want me to do that when I was still in high school. But then the coach gave me an opportunity that I wouldn't want to turn down. As much as I was playing for Strathmore, I had to get a certain grade to join Strathmore. So as much as I was playing for them, it was even more difficult because now you see people playing for them are in some have graduated, some are working already, some are in campus. So you want to become like a career woman like them, a student in campus like them. So going back to school, I had a focus. I want to play for Strathmore even when I finished high school. So I have to attain the pass mark to get to join the university. Yeah, so that's what pushed me, but it was not easy because now I had to do extra. it's just discipline and hard work. Because for you to be a captain, you must lead by example. It means in games, in matches, you have to perform. You have to lead the pack. You have to inspire other people. So it's not like something that you can just achieve from nowhere. You have to build it. And the coach also has to believe in you that you can lead the team. So I think discipline and hard work is the one that led me there, because coming in, I saw how the other captains were dealing with the team, how they were handling things. And I just thought, okay, this is so easy because I love training. So I just have to go for training every single day. I have to lead my team in winning. When you're losing, we lose as a team. When you win, we win as a team. And when it's impossible, I try and see how best can we do that. And that's what led me to being a leader in Strathmore, because I had the team at heart. My teammates believed in me. Unaelewa mko game and then someone tells you, Gilly Okumu down. It means there is something you offer that you're not doing that day. It means they give you that confidence that I need to do this because I always do it. Why am I not doing it? So staying up there came with the motivation from my teammates, because they always told me, no, today you're not doing the right thing, or what happened, game yako imerudi chini, you know. Or when I don't perform, people are so concerned, what's happening? Are you okay? So I think that motivated me, because I felt my teammates are behind my back and they want to see me win. As much as the team is winning, they always give me support. Yeah. So they've been amazing. Even in the captaincy, I think it's so easy to work with them because they're amazing people. Yeah. And they're always there to support, everyone has the team at heart. Yeah. In 2014, no, was it? No, 2015. That was 2015. 2014, I went for the national team call-up, but I was dropped. That was so heartbreaking.
Tell us about that.
So I was competing against Jackie Mwangi, Audrey Omaido, and other forwards in the country. So I was just coming from high school. I still didn't have the experience and the skill. So the coaches felt, okay, you're not ready. And the good thing is they approached me and talked to me about what I need to improve, what I need to do, and the various points that I need to focus on to build myself. Which later on, I went back to my club with the help of my coach, Meshak, and we really worked on them. And then now 2015, I went for my first tournament in South Africa. Yeah. Yeah. I was so young, and yeah, it was so exciting and interesting.
How was it, first of all? I'm sure that was your first trip, right?
Not really, because I had gone to, as a national team. Yeah.
How was that experience? And again, just as you answered that, because I believe Betsy was in that school.
Yeah, she was.
How was it playing alongside someone whom your coach had told you, this is the one person I want you to?
It was really amazing, because she was always there to help. She was always positive in everything you do. As much as the tournament was hard, because it was my first experience, and of course stage fright for the first time. And also the coaches had not yet believed that you can handle it, So you were being played I was being played just a few minutes per game. So I didn't really enjoy the tournament because I didn't get enough playing time. But it was really interesting because I got to learn a lot of things that I came back and implemented myself. Yeah.
Okay, good. Put a pause there. You have had an international experience. By international, I mean you have played for a club outside this country. How did you first of all get that?
I got that in 2017. Was it? Yeah, 2017 we went to Egypt. So in Egypt, I was the assistant captain. Lilia Naura was the captain. Yeah. And the tournament was not bad, but we didn't finish on the podium. It was so interesting because I think that was the first tournament that I really performed, knowing that I have people behind my back and I'm an assistant captain. I really have to lead by example. So that's when I got scouted by one of the German coaches that came to watch the tournament. And later on, after a year, I was given a call being asked if I wanted to play in Germany and if I can go for trials. Now the coach, the German coach, the Eintracht Frankfurt coach. Yeah.
You speak
So,
now?
a bit of it. But I can hear everything now. Yeah.
Nice. How was it?
First of all, I was homesick. You know, going there like for the first time alone. I'm used to traveling with the team.
Yeah.
Now I'm traveling alone. It was like a 11-hour flight because we were connecting. So it was really crazy for me because getting to the airport, I don't know how to speak German. They don't know how to speak English, most of them. So it was really crazy for me. But then getting there, they really welcomed me so well. And I felt like it was home away from home, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so it was really interesting. And then they took me slowly, like they gave me time to acclimatize because the weather is crazy over there. It's a different kind of setup. Systems are different. Kind of hockey is different. So they gave me time to learn all these things, and they really held my hand. So it was really interesting. But it took me time. Like the first tournament, my first season was totally crazy. But then I picked up in the second season.
When did you
2017, I was an assistant captain.
So when did you transition now?
2019, we went to South Africa. Now as a captain, and Tracy being my assistant. That was something huge for me because it was an achievement, and it was good that a lot of people believed that I can now lead the national team, which gave me a lot of confidence, and it also made my work hard because now you have to perform. It means you have to work hard. It means you have to also lead by example, which is always paramount as a captain. And it was not easy. It was not easy. Yeah, considering I was leading even my seniors. So it was not easy, but yeah.
Let's talk about that. I have had Tracy on this bench before, and she captains one of the best teams.
Yeah.
And she captains a lot of senior people.
Yeah.
And I would like to hear your experience. How has it been? I mean, because I'm sure Jackie Money was there, Terry was there in that squad.
Lilian, Aura, yeah,
Bessie
Bushu,
was,
Flavian, yeah, a lot of big names were there.
Yeah.
But the good thing is my assistant Tracy, that woman is amazing.
Yeah.
I can't deny that. She has held my hand ever since we were captains with her. So she's always been, because she's experienced in that sector. She's been a captain for the longest time, and she's also been a national team captain. So she's been like my mentor through it till date. She's like, if you want to do this, you can go through this way, but it's your decision since you're the captain. I'm just here to guide you. She's been amazing. And I think the team has even gelled and become a family because the two captains are like, one page. There's nothing like, we anasema hii, then the other one comes for this, because we sit down and reason, and because she's amazing and she has good leadership qualities that I loved to emulate. I'm still learning from her a lot of things, and she's just amazing. I can say she's just one of the amazing people I've ever met in this hockey family. First, you have to understand the boundaries, because there's some things, of course, players will want that won't ever happen. It's just an imagination. So you really have to know what can happen and what cannot happen. And to bridge that, it means you have to give players confidence that they can talk to you when they have a problem. Then it will be so easy to know what's happening in the team so that you can relay the same message to the management. For students, it's easy because they're in school. If they have a problem, there is a captain who is a student. My assistant is a student, Jeria. She's from Strathmore. So she will relate to them in school. Then on the pitch, I'm there. Meaning the relationship is like a two-way. There's school matters which I can't handle, which because now I'm not in school, which Jeria will handle. And there's now pitch matters which now I can handle because now we're in the pitch together. So it's easier to know what do they want and what can the management offer. When you relay to the management and the management turns it down, there is a different way you can come and tell them, okay, it's not going to happen, but we are being offered this and this and this. So that way there's no friction between the two. The national team has been pretty easy because now we have the team manager, who's the bridge between us and the management, because now you need to let her know in case anything is happening in the team, and then she'll be the best person to address the issue. Yeah.
Let's talk about now in the pitch. There you have total control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, sometimes...
How is it managing these big names?
It's easy. The big names are so disciplined. Okay. Actually, wale wanasumbuanga are the people that are coming in. But the big names are so easy to handle and are so easy to manage because they'll tell you what they think. Even if you're playing trash, they tell you, okay, captain, you need to step up. Yeah. They won't hide anything because they've been there, they have experience, and they know when you're not performing as you should, and they know when you're performing, and they'll tap your back and just say, okay, you're doing well, So the big names are easy to handle. But now the problem comes to now the new signings. They are still excited like I was when I was being 2015 was the same for me because I was so jumpy, taking selfies. I'm ready to the national team. I'm so excited. I'm like, where? Everyone in our village knew I made it to the national team. I was talking and meeting someone. I'm like, do you know I've just been called to the national team? It was just a different kind of excitement. So you understand them from that point. They're new. They've just gotten into this game. They need to learn that, okay, excitement to nurture in your pitch. When you get to the pitch, now it's about hockey. Yeah. So it's easy. It's not hard. Okay. Gilly, the businesswoman, is, I can say, an entrepreneur who sells ladies stuff mostly. So I have a boutique that I run that sells shoes, ladies stuff, different kind of hairs, So that is just my side hustle. But I work with Hockey KE, as a head of social media, and that has really been amazing because being a head of media team is not easy because you have people that work under you and they're also looking up to you. So all these things rule out to leadership.
And leadership seems to be following.
Yeah, because these people are looking, what is she doing? When will she do this? So you have to plan yourself. Do I have time for my business? Yes. Do I have time for hockey? Yes. Do I have time for Hockey KE? Yes. And Hockey KE people are also amazing people. Yeah. So they will understand when you can't and they'll step in to help you, and they'll also understand when you can, and they'll always support you even in your business and everything. So it's also a family that have come in. So I can't say per se it's a job, it's just a hobby with people with the same motion coming together. Yeah, I do every once a month. Okay. Yeah, it's called My Story. So this idea came up when I went to Germany. I saw a thing that they were doing. People are talking about their stories in different ways. So they know they're champions. They know they're people who put their country out there. I saw in Kenya we were not doing that. We don't know people who play hockey. Unapatana na mtu weni national team captain hata atambui weni nani,
nobody knows you.
But in soccer people are famous. So I thought, why not bring hockey stories to the table and just let people express themselves, tell us what they do outside hockey. So yeah, that's how the idea came up.
How has that been?
It's been amazing. I've been hearing stories that I didn't even imagine. And the worst thing is I can't interview myself. So I was like, okay. Also may I want to feel how they feel.
Today you have a story.
Yeah.
Your story is being told today.
Yeah. So, and seeing the happiness in their faces gives me joy because now they've put their story out there. They've put their hustle out there. A lot of people didn't know they do that. And hockey is a family. We want people to know what you do so that they can promote you. Yeah. So it's really been amazing. Gilly wants to be a coach now. I'm still developing. I'm 26 now. I just turned 26 last weekend. Thank you. It's now belated though. So yeah. So Gilly wants to be a coach now. And not like instantly at next year now I'll be a coach. No, I want to develop my coaching skills, because later on in future I want to build hockey in the country. I want to be that person who will go build hockey uko mashinani, you know, the rural areas, because there are a lot of talents that are not being brought up, you know. Like in high school, my high school, we finished like 7 people my year who are really good. I can say better than me. But now only 2 of us are playing hockey in the league. The rest, I don't know where they went. I don't know how it happened. Those are the people that when we bring in, then the country will like have competition, real competition, because now we'll have a pool of good players. So that's what I want to do. I want to be a coach that sources players in the rural areas and builds them, bringing them to compete now with people who are exposed. You know, exposure is not that much there. Something positive that has been going on in most of the schools now, you find like me now, I'm playing in the league. When Signolo is playing the tournament, I'll go back and give back. Meaning I'll help the coaches coach for free because I'm giving back. Now I've seen a lot of people like Kerugoya girls, Gushu goes there every now and then, trains people, you know. It's just giving back and showing, you know, when those kids see you, you're a big name, they'll be like, I want to be like her. They'll be more motivated. And then by doing that also, you're connecting them to these institutions. Then it means they have the exposure. So I think giving back, a lot of people who are playing the league, what they can do is just go back, give back to those young kids back in school, help the coaches to build talent. And then later on, then we'll have a lot of good people to play hockey.